Alright, this has to be documented. Fallout 4, released 2015, about 25 million sales. Pretty good DLC. You know, some were better than others, that's for sure.
It's the biggest piece of dog.
Not a live service game. It is highly moddable by design, and in fact it's basically the only reason people return to the game at all. There's not many people who just jump back into Fallout 4 to experience its story again. Not much going on there. Fallout 4 stayed this way for nearly 10 years, until the next-gen update. Huge shout out to Juicehead and Luke Stevens for being the ultimate resources. Bethesda would be a worse company without them. We have to talk about the next-gen update because there is no other company quite like Bethesda. They are truly unique. This update released in April 2024. The pros. Console players saw a noticeable frame boost. There were some old bug fixes that modders had fixed since a week after Fallout 4 came out. They gave us some Creation Club leftovers. Basically, there were some quests that they never got to sell us properly, so they just kind of bundled it in with this update. It's just useless content. And ultra-wide support. Yeah, you wish. Let's go over the cons of the next-gen update. Starting with broken mods. This normalized the version rollback mod, which basically just lets you play on older versions of Fallout 4. It's PC only, so console players just can't do this.
Come on now, dawg.
And you know, it's really funny that they broke mods given that they were selling mods to you. This was back with the old Creation Club menu, and they were pretty selective with which mods they sold back then. So ultra-wide support. This launched completely untested. And I mean, there is no way that anyone at Bethesda had an ultra-wide monitor. It's just not possible, not with how this launched. It was completely broken, all of the UI was stretched out, and this would be one thing, but they also broke the existing mod. So they essentially patched out ultra-wide support until the mod got updated.
Holy Jesus. What is that? What the f***?
Bethesda also wanted Fallout 4 to be Steam Deck certified, so they removed features in order to get it there. And they locked players into settings by removing the initial launch screen for Fallout 4. There was some settings in there that you could only change from there, but since they removed that screen, people just got locked into whatever settings they were using. A whole bunch of new bugs got introduced. I think the most important one is that they broke VATS. VATS is very core to Fallout in general, but even in Fallout 4, it's still very core to combat. They added a whole bunch more crashes with this update. A ton of UI issues, especially with the Creation Club itself. Save corruption, which is a really devastating one. I mean, people logging on and having their characters, however many years old they are, and just having corrupted saves. And they weirdly added a whole bunch of the skybox issues that were present in Fallout 76 when it launched. So later on, there was a May patch. It fixed a few things that the next-gen update added, notably not VATS or ultra-wide support. It broke mods again, which scared a lot of modders into thinking that they were going to keep updating the game, and so they waited to update their mods, which is kind of sad and funny because Bethesda then left it broke for about 18 months, and they said nothing. Complete silence with these guys all the time. More and more new bugs kept getting discovered as time went on. If you had modded NPCs, it caused insane stuttering for your game. The more NPCs that were in the area, the more the stuttering was. Console players couldn't download mods or even search for mods in a lot of cases. And we can't go over this without talking about Fallout London.
Whilst the location might have changed, war never changes.
I have not played it.
The release date was delayed because of the next-gen update. It was originally planned to release 2 days before the next-gen update was then announced for. So they delayed the mod because inevitably it would have just broken on release. It also relies on some other mods to work right, so they had to wait until those mods updated as well. Fallout London eventually released to universal praise, except by Bethesda. Bethesda has never mentioned this mod besides one time when Todd was asked about it.
I wondered if you had a chance to check out the Fallout London mod.
Only some videos that I've seen online. I have not played it.
So Todd claims he also never even played the mod, and I just don't know what to think about this whole thing. A lot of people online kind of say that the reason Bethesda doesn't acknowledge Fallout London is due to legal reasons. But I don't know, man. I really feel like it has more to do with Fallout London is not a paid mod. It's completely free, and I think even more importantly is it reinforces the idea that the best Fallout content doesn't come from Bethesda themselves. I mean, when you think about it, the most well-received pieces of Fallout content that we have received since Bethesda has owned the IP, Yippee. Fallout New Vegas, the Fallout TV show, and then maybe Fallout 3 is in third. But to be honest, Fallout London might be ahead of 3. I'm not saying that from my personal opinion or anything, that's just from what I've seen online. Real fast, how about a quick conspiracy? You break Fallout 4, you funnel people into 76, and you milk them more effectively there? I don't know. The anniversary update. The celebration of Fallout 4. That's such a ridiculous thing to say. The pros of the anniversary update. It reverted most of the next-gen update's features. I forgot I wrote that down. And that's it. I mean, those are the pros. That's it. It got rid of some of the last update. And for the cons, it broke mods again, the creations menu, the paid DLC that we bought fucking 10 years ago, completely broken for a lot of people. The update itself is broken on PlayStation in too many different ways for me to really get into here. And it brought the Steam rating to mixed. But what is Bethesda's favorite thing about the anniversary update? It brought the price from $20 to $60. Isn't that awesome? Now, you don't have to buy the $60 version of the game, but it's the anniversary edition. I mean, you're hot off watching the Fallout show. You want to play Fallout 4. What's 60 bones for the anniversary edition?
You mean use my car?
Yeah, it's just to sell to new fans of the show. That's all it is. Let's talk about the 150 creations you get with the anniversary edition. It's mostly just low-effort skins for your single-player game. Skins are successful in multiplayer games because people can play with their friends. I don't think it has the same effect in a single-player game, especially one that was designed to be highly moddable. If anyone wants a Pip-Boy skin, they can just fucking download the mod. And 9 times out of 10, the free mod is better.
For me, I view a season of the show as a Fallout entry.
That is the craziest thing I have ever heard him say. It's like saying every season of Game of Thrones is the same thing as a new Elder Scrolls game. It's like saying watching a playthrough of Fallout is basically playing Fallout.
They're the same picture.
It is the most Todd Howard way to spin not releasing a Fallout game I have ever heard. And only Bethesda could convince themselves of this.
We heard from season 1 that you had renewed interest in the games. Do you hope
Huge, yeah.
Do you hope you're going to get loads of, I guess, Steam sales leading up to Christmas now?
That incredibly savage editing was done by BBC themselves. When they just cut to Todd with a zoomed in face when he says huge with that like shocked look on his face, that was all them. And that just shows how ridiculous things have gotten. When the news is memeing you because it's such a joke already, you know it's over.
It's kind of like whether you want to play single player, like we see Fallout 4's huge for that still, 10 years later.
Then stop breaking it. Your meddling with Fallout 4 has done nothing but hurt it. In one of the worst times to do it. So in conclusion, Bethesda, leave Fallout 4 alone. You already did for a long time. Modders will fix it. It was the plan all along. And you have 76.
Fallout 76, 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 like really bad launch. Fallout 76. Right.
Okay.
And
that's the live service game. Fallout 4 was the game that you sold us a season pass and then got sued twice over it. You know the plan when you sold that season pass was to make your DLC and then leave Fallout 4 alone. Thanks for watching. That last video was kind of a shock. I don't know what else to say besides I hope I can live up to your expectations. Leave a like if you enjoyed, because if you're here right now at the end of the video, then, I mean, I really just don't see why you wouldn't hit the like button. I mean, it's right there.